and we'll get started. And we're going to begin standing and just kind of taking some time getting into your space. Maybe rock a little from the ball of your foot to your heel. You can shift a little from side to side. And bring your shoulders up to your ears and let them relax down. You're finding a few nice gentle shoulder rolls. And then allow your feet to sink into the earth. And bring one hand to your dantian and the other over your heart. Uh, Checking in with yourself this morning. I know that we were out yesterday and we were hiking and I could feel the springtime bubbling up, and it comes in the form of wind. It comes in the form of, you hear the birds starting to talk a little bit more. You can just sort of feel it beginning to bubble. And as it does, it's so important to feel secure and to sort of incorporate that earth energy into your experience, this sensation of being nurtured and supported through transition. So as your hands rest on your body, let your shoulders soften, let your eyes relax, and really sink into the earth, feeling nice and supported. And when we find that support, we're able to really extend upwards, to sort of stretch, to expand our spirit, our purpose. Take a big inhale and let it go. We're going to start a little more energizing movement, picking fruit. So just picking fruit, kind of moving from side to side, reaching, envisioning that you're standing in this a beautiful orchard and you're picking kind of magical fruits from the trees or the bushes. The earth offers us this support and nourishment. It encourages us to be present in the moment. And it's from that place of presence that we can really root and grow from that rooted place. So just allowing yourself to kind of pick the fruit wherever it is. Maybe you stretch a little more. Let this kind of turn into your very own, of your own rhythm of movement, reaching up, reaching to the sides. Maybe you're reaching a little bit lower. And you might find that kind of turning of the wrist, the turning of the hand, as though you're pulling the fruit off of its stem, helping to kind of disconnect it from its stem. Now there's bushes, maybe the branches are heavy with fruit a little lower, and you're able to sort of grab that as well. The smells and the colors, the textures, this little paradise filled with delicious, nourishing fruit. And then we'll come back to center and just swing the arms. So sort of dropping your fruit into the basket. Letting your arms swing, let your hips sink a little, your knees maybe sink a little as well, finding that nice movement of the arms. Feeling that energy, that excitement that does start to bubble up early on. You see it in the world around you. Like that kind of quickening of that gestation stage that winter and the water element is. Gonna come back to center, shake out your arms, shake out your legs, and I'll let the arms open and kind of hit the body. Nice gentle patting with your arms. Let yourself breathe, relax. That gentle, kind of a more passive opening of your shoulders, appointment, which is always good, tapping the body. Maybe finding a sigh. Oh, we'll let the arms come down and let's make some big circles with the arms. Nice slow circles. Again, rooting through the bottoms of your feet encourages that extension, this expansion of spirit. An expansion, our connections with others, our connection with ourselves. More time. Like circle that direction, and we'll go the other direction with your circles. And you might let your elbows bend a little even. You feel really good. It's opening up. We'll come back to center. Shake out your arms, shake out your legs. Let's turn the moon for a nice lateral stretch, holding the moon between your hands and reaching fingertips out to the sides as they cross. And just breathing and stretching within your range of emotion. It can feel so good to have that opening through your ribs, all the way down into the hip. Always being supported by the earth. Feeling that sense of rootedness and safety, security. It really leads to contentment, no matter where you are, what you're doing. Just encouraging that sense of contentment. Come back to center. Shake out your arms, shake out your legs, and we'll find some twists. Maybe your twists are very small, or maybe they increase in vigor. That feels good to you. It's important to remember that we don't have to assign value to being vigorous or being relaxed. There's no value necessary. It's all about balance. Sometimes when we look inside of ourselves, when we come from that place of safety, that place of earth where we can really be in the present moment, we can understand a little bit better what we need at that moment in time, maybe a little bit more rest or maybe a little bit more vigor to help to balance, increase our energy. And coming back to center, shake out your arms, shake out your legs, and stand in a Qigong stance. Kind of noticing all of that activity that has occurred. Finding that length, that expansion from the base of your spine to the crown of your head, rooting through your feet. And we'll gather chi, bring one arm out and back in, of alternating. Seeing if you can find a softness. In our practice today, we've already sort of experienced a little bit more vigorous movements, a little more energizing movements, and then coming back, slowing down. Gathering nourishment from around you. And bringing your hands to your navel, let them rest on your navel. And we'll begin to make circles on the belly. And let your circles go up the right side and down the left side if that feels good to you. Traveling in this rhythm of digestion. And we can envision digestion. The earth element incorporates our digestion. It's the stomach, the spleen, and digestion of foodstuffs and also thoughts and ideas, as in traditional Chinese medicine, is what those that organ system deals with. And when we don't digest properly, it can feel a little uncomfortable. Same with when we don't digest all of the thoughts, the ideas, the plans, everything that comes through our little minds that our minds focus on can feel a bit of pensiveness. And we're just digesting, sort of like we're eating that delicious fruit we were picking, or picking that wonderful fruit at the beginning of our practice. And so we're going to find a sound that incorporates this sense of satisfaction and contentment, which is mm. And so finding a few of those mm noises that you just are eating that delicious fruit, and you can feel how wonderful its energy is going to fuel you. Be the most easily digested fruit. Just wonderful. Mm. And then let your hands return to your navel. Let your shoulders come up to your ears and relax down. Take a big inhale and let it go. Now we're going to pat the legs. So taking patting hands. We're going to pat down the outside of the legs and up the inside, sort of making your way however you do. And coming into the hip flexors is always a nice thing to do. And just going as far forward as your body says is okay for you. And we're patting these meridians of the earth element, the water element, and the wood element. Coming back up, let's take the tiger's mouth where the first finger and the thumb meet. And we'll just pummel the low back. You can come up towards the kidneys, kind of coming up and down, encouraging release of excess adrenaline, encouraging the function of the kidneys. For a bad idea. We're transitioning out of the water element and on our way towards wood, on our way towards springtime. Coming back to center, shake out your arms, shake out your legs. Bring your hands in front of your belly. If you're holding a ball, let your shoulders soften. Rooting through the bottoms of your feet, we're going to find constant bear, turning and roll the ball through center to the other side. Taking your time, relaxing, softening. This movement being very good for digestion, very earth element oriented. And constant bear, the idea being this bear holding the earth between its paws, knowing, understanding the changes of the season and the balance between yin and yang. And this balance happens both on a macrocosmic level, in the case of the seasons, and also within ourselves throughout each day, throughout each season of our lives, within projects and activities, relationships, finding this kind of a balance. And slowing down. Coming back to center, let your palms face each other. I'm going to press one hand up and the other down, so separating heaven and earth. Bring the hands back. And to the other side, sort of balancing that yin and yang. Notice your breath. Bring your hands back to center, nice and slow. Step your feet a little further away from each other. Press your hands down in front of you and we'll smooth the table. And shifting your weight from side to side, smoothing this very cool, marble table, or maybe envisioning having your fingertips touch the surface of the water, feeling the surface tension of that water and moving slowly. I'll go the other direction. Your fingers are touching the water. Maybe you notice ripples in the water coming out from your fingertips. Come back to center and bring your hands to your dantian. Slip the feet a little closer together. Let your shoulders relax. Dantian breathing. First, just notice your breath. Allow your feet to feel rooted in the earth, and the crown of your head extends upwards. Noticing your breath, noticing where there might be areas of tension. Seeing if your belly can soften and relax. We hold a lot typically in our bellies that soften. And then as you inhale, allow your belly to expand like a balloon. And as you exhale, let your low abdomen draw gently towards your spine and your pelvic floor gently lift. On your inhale, your abdomen and your pelvic floor relax, allowing that pushing down of your diaphragm, this expansion of your belly, nice and slow. And as you exhale, that gentle lift and drawing inward. And this is a very slow, deep breath. It's an important breath in Qigong and Tai Chi practice, as it's said to really fortify and strengthen the Dantian. Now relax and release that desire to make any control happen, and just let your breath go back to normal, natural. And just going to open and close here at the Dantian, opening and closing. Let your breath do what it does. But envision at your Dantian this beautiful light expanding and condensing. And maybe your breath does travel along with your movement. And the next time your hands come back to center, we're going to take that light and draw it up to the heart and then press it back down. Coming up like a fountain and then sinking back down. Coming up and sinking. And Your fountain begins to grow taller, and now we'll part the clouds, letting your hands come all the way up, turning the palms, and it's like a geyser of light coming out from the crown of your head. I'm playing around with this wonderful light that has its kind of basis in that rootedness and this connection to the earth. It comes from a place of safety, place of knowing that you belong right where you are. And cultivate and play with that light. One more time. And drawing up, out, let your arms come down. And I will wash the barrels again with that idea of that beautiful light. Readjust yourself however you'd like. And both arms come up and both arms go down. And sort of cleansing yourself from the inside and from the outside. That and beautiful healing light that you are cultivating in the Dantian. And bring your arms down, and we're gonna scoop the stars. We did that last week. Bring one arm to your lower back. You can just let it relax there. On the other hand, scoops, and you're scooping into the night sky, and you can kind of move your arm around and scoop all the way to the other side. Scoop wherever you'd like with your hand. And then draw that heavenly light down to your dantian. And then that arm comes to your low back. And you take your other arm and you just scoop and move your arm around however it feels good. Just like as we were picking our magical fruit, now we're scooping the light from the stars. And once you have some of it, you kind of draw it down through the crown of your head towards your dantian. So our light is attracting more light. Other hand, relax. And again, we'll reach up and scoop. Letting your arm move. So you're getting this movement through your connective tissue, and you're envisioning, drawing that light, kind of gathering it and drawing it down towards your dantian. And getting a stretch, scooping the stars. You see one off to the side, and you have to reach a little bit further to collect it. Collect all that beautiful starlight. And we'll do it one more time on each side. Taking your time, scooping around. And then let's move things out. Shift your weight from side to side, lifting your foot, maybe lifting your knee if that feels good. Play with your balance. You can Move your ankle around, move your wrists around, just playing with that movement. And coming back to center, bring your hands back to the dantian, let your shoulders relax, just feeling that this idea of this light sort of shining through your whole body. And we'd already established this connection with the earth and our feet and our legs and the lower body. And now we're going to take our fists and just gently come around the abdomen with the fist. So some tapotement, nice gentle tapotement. You can go from side to side. And we'll slowly rise upwards with the fists. And when you find a place that feels uncomfortable or that feels tense, be very gentle there. Maybe you switch to fingertips and breathe into that space, surround that space with this beautiful light that you're cultivating. It's a tool for you to use. Surround it in light and envision it kind of relaxing and softening in your embrace, just like embracing a child or an animal, a good friend, like you would embrace them if they were feeling tense or uneasy, and surrounding them with love. Sometimes that's really the only thing that we can do for anyone else. We can't solve their problems for them. We can just surround them with love. Surround yourself with love. Making your way slowly up with fingertips now coming to tap on your sternum. We're going to find a healing sound of ha, H-A, and see if you can have a nice long ha, a few of them, breathing in through your nose. And as you exhale, this joyful sound of ha. Continue a couple times, really just allowing this opening of the chest, of the heart. Ha. And then let that go. And continue tapping under your collarbones. And just feeling that vibration of joy, of fire, of purpose. Because that place of safety that we find ourselves in allows us to really nurture our joy, to nurture our connection with spirit. I'm going to tap the top of the head. Just breathing, tapping the top of your head. When we find ourselves feeling safe and secure, we can relax our thoughts and relax the rational mind. We can allow ourselves to feel. We can validate our feelings with spirit, knowing that we have a purpose. And we can kind of wash away denial or anything else we don't need with water. Relaxing your mind. Tapping wherever your tapping fingers go. And next we're going to just brush off the arms. So just kind of brushing your arms, shake out your feet. Reroot into the earth. And we're going to embrace lightning. Turn one direction. Lift your arms, and the front hand drifts across the body, opening up and lower down. Turn to the other side. lifting the arms, and hand coming across and lowering down. We're clearing the channels in the arms, the fire elements, metal elements. We're clearing out around the heart and the lungs. Vision that healing light making its way through your fingertips, through your arms, into your chest. And it surrounds places with unease or places of tension with that warmth and love and kindness. One more time. And then bring your arms down, shake out your arms, shake out your legs, let your shoulders relax. And the palms face up, and we're going to find this pushing hands. One hand pushes forward, and the other follows. And coming from a place of contentment and satisfaction, place of earth, present moment, feeling flexible, releasing rigidity and releasing that desire to over rationalize or over analyze, letting go. Come, come back to center. I'll stoke that fire of the heart by finding a sort of joyful dance, holding your hands like you have ribbons in your hands. Gonna remove the leg and the arm, kind of like you're finding this little joyful dance with your ribbons. They can be of any color, just brightly colored ribbons, kind of expressing that divinity within yourself, within each of us, and this connection to all energy. Everything is connected. Everything is energy. You have this beautiful, specific purpose, and it changes over time. It evolves as you do. And the most important purpose that any of us can have is to care well for ourselves, to really nurture the things that give us joy and help us feel content and satisfied in a way that encourages a feeling of lightness, feeling of ease and peace. Dancing with your ribbons, finally reroute into the earth. Let your feet sink into the earth. And bring your hands to your dantian, feeling length from the bottoms of your feet to the crown of your head. And we'll cleanse the by way. Let your arms come down in front of you. They're going to reach up, coming over the crown of your head to the back of your neck. And then they kind of float back in front, the front of your throat, and down your central channel. Kind of cleansing, and releasing, letting go of the things that hold us back, the fears and the worries, letting them melt away. And clearing our energy systems, clearing our chakras, those centers of energy through the body. Letting your fingers relax, and when a thought comes into your mind, just envision clearing it away, letting it go. And when a worry comes to mind, clearing it away. And letting your arms come down. And we'll bring down the heavens. Bring your arms up and drawing down. Feeling rooted and grounded. Feeling this connection with the earth. Once more, reaching up. And drawing down. And make some movements, and then bring one hand to your dantian and the other over your heart. Feeling your feet sink into the earth and the crown of your head extend upwards towards the heaven. Feeling your breath and your heartbeat and all the energy moving through your body. Everything is orderly, everything is as it should be. And notice any areas of tension. Maybe noticing one place that feels tense, that feels uncomfortable on some level. Maybe it's physical or something you just can't put your finger on. Just envision your breath traveling to that area, and that healing light you've been cultivating through your practice, traveling to that area, surrounding it, nurturing it, in warmth and light, in kindness and compassion. Relax your jaw. Find a gentle smile, smiling into your body, smiling into that area of tension or discomfort, and just breathing a smile into that area. And feeling that light, envisioning that light surrounding that area, encouraging a release of tension around it. And that light, that breath can travel to any other places that need a little more attention. You're never limited. You are light, your energy. Feeling full and open. Offer yourself kindness and compassion, and peace and love. That permeates your being on this part of each interaction. Bringing the feet together, the right fist strength, the left hand friendship, humility, fingers together, respect. Thank you so much for your practice today. It's just an honor to get to practice with you. And I hope you feel well and that you just always return to that, coming to that smile and caring for yourself. And I'm so glad to just get to practice that with you. And Ronnie, I'm so glad you came, and Leslie as well, and Mom and Linda and Susan.
Thank you,
Thank-
Laura.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Have
Bye,
a beautiful
everybody.
day, friends.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye, you too.
Bye.